downtown Burlington. Burlington was a very small community in those days. We were farmers. There's Brant Street, the next main street is Drury Lane, and that's where we have the Y, Central Park, the library, everything, and that's the street where the farm was. And I said, like, if my dad was still alive, there's a stoplight on one corner of the farm, four-way stop on the other. You know, I said he wouldn't have believed it because we didn't have hydro at that time, and it's downtown Burlington, but we were in the township. And I ended up going to a two-room country school. One of the things that I was going to be was a career girl because I really had no intention of ever getting married. My husband, he used to come into the office to place his order for material, and one of the girls in the main office wanted to get married. And when I found out that he was single, because most builders were married, and here he was single, and this girl would have made a terrific wife for him, so I wanted to introduce them, and she was willing to meet him. And so I did introduce them, but he didn't ask her out. He ended up asking me out, and I was so surprised. I couldn't remember whether I'd said yes or no. And then we were so innocent in those days, really. I said, well, my mother said that because you're older than I am, I shouldn't be taking up your time. And so when I came home after our drive, we had a squeaky back door. That's how my mother always knew when my brother and I came home. And my mother said, Vera, is that you? And I said, yes, Mom, guess what? We're engaged. The most amazing thing that happened in my life was the fact that my cat actually saved my life. Well, it was, I ended up having a stroke, and the only reason I was saved by that was because of my cat ran down the hall and up onto the bed and was making a horrible noise, like meow, and running back and forth like that. And this was 5 in the morning. And when I got out of bed, and I said, well, I was saying, like, Panther, what's the matter with you? And I got up, and my left foot was wobbling and my left arm was hanging there. And I didn't have any of the previous symptoms, but I called my neighbor and she rushed me to the hospital. People couldn't believe that this cat actually saved my life, which he did. And I said that I would stay in that house until I had to put him down. And I did keep my promise to him. I did stay in the house until he died. But now I'm almost 83 and I'm still here, so I just feel very, very blessed.